First, we were reeling from the success of China's AI upstart DeepSeek. Now TikTok's parent company ByteDance has just entered the AI race in a big way.
We should take the development out of China very, very seriously.
What we found is that DeepSeek, which is the leading Chinese AI lab, their model is actually the top performing, or roughly on par with the best American models.
If the United States can't lead in this technology, we're going to be in a very bad place geopolitically.
Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. It's always a pleasure giving you these 6 p.m. videos. Tonight, special topic, right? A lot of news about AI recently. I've obviously heard the comments just, from CNBC, some of those commentators there, some of the highest executive CEOs in the AI space. You heard their comments, the geopolitical concerns about China's advantage in the AI space. Now, we heard Trump and his comments over this past, couple days since the inauguration. Let's be honest, Elon thought of, $500 billion, not feasible. It's probably going to take a lot more money just to, the knowledge I have about data centers. And B, SoftBank, I was looking at the market cap, not the market cap, the total assets it manages is just over $100 billion. So SoftBank, in order to reach Trump's goal of $500 billion, has to have partnerships. Also with big tech, Microsoft obviously made the list, Amazon, Google, they will get their hands in that pie, but also big energy. And that's the point of tonight's video, how big energy and AI are going to be cohesive going forward. So tonight's presentation, I'm going to jump into some articles, get you caught up to speed on what's going on. And we're going to take a look at some of the best stocks and some of the biggest market cap stocks in the space and see exactly what kind of potential they have. Now, just for some perspective here, the most expensive data center project right now, Microsoft OpenAI. If we take a look here, look, over $100 billion for one data center, right? Trump wants to build 10 of these advanced AI data centers for $500 billion. Yeah, that math doesn't add up to me either, but I do want to put this on your radar because even though SoftBank only has about $120 billion in assets right now, it can raise capital. We're also seeing countries like the UAE and large partnerships, again, Microsoft here, Amazon, Google, they're going to step in. But more importantly, oil wants a piece of this action. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed already, this is the new arms race. DeepSeek source open model, right? That's what the videos were about when this video first started. China, with this new model, ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, along with DeepSeek, their models are comparable to that of the US, and in some opinions, even potentially better. So I see these stocks not only as, tech and energy plays, but these are critical for defense. And if you don't notice, but we're in an arms race and AI is the new missiles. Now, I was talking to Glenn about this earlier today. The reason why I believe uranium hasn't taken off yet, yeah, we know it's probably the best source for energy when it comes to, powering these large AI data centers, but they take a while, years to build, regulations, EPA. We don't have time for that, right? We're in a race with China right now. Big oil wants to step in, right? So that's why I'm no surprise, I saw the proposal of these 10 data centers being in the heartland of our energy sector, being Texas, right? A lot of big energy companies there that can provide money or investments needed for this AI growth, and it will benefit them as well. And just to show the importance of AI, look in front of you. This is AI generated response, right? Data analysis. That's how AI is going to help the energy sector, right? Predictive maintenance, right? Drilling optimization. Other applications, we got reservoir, logistics, production management. Now, when it comes to oil companies, right? Trump's policy, bring oil down or help bring, inflation down, energy prices. But oil and energy can only come down so low until these producers are not making money, right? So the producers, in my opinion, they're going to use this AI technology to bring the cost of energy down, making them more money, right? That's what it's all about. It's about more money. It's hard to convince oil companies to just drill as the price is going down and they're losing money, right? So they have to make money, so they have to be more efficient, and that is where AI comes in place. Now, I went through quite a few different articles about AI and petroleum. This one's actually one of my favorite and more logical of the articles here. I know a lot of articles on the internet just want to push the stocks they might be interested in. But hey, pipeline stocks, right? Think about it. To move oil costs a lot of money. If we can make that process more efficient, costs less money, hey, makes sense, right? And as well, these data centers logically are going to be along these pipeline routes, right? I mean, they go all across the country. So as I scroll down, a couple companies mentioned here, we got Energy Transfer operates one of the largest integrated midstream systems in the United States. Look, 107,000 miles of natural gas pipelines. That's a lot. The second company mentioned will be Enterprise Product Partners, EPD, another large midstream operator, strong position in Texas and the Permian. In fact, most of its natural gas pipeline is stored in Texas along the Gulf Coast, right? The energy corridor of the United States. Now, I did see this one very interesting because, Trump mentioned, most of these data centers, or if not all of them, being in Texas, right? Well, Williams Company, look, not every data center in the U.S. will be built in Texas, owns arguably most valuable natural gas pipeline system in the U.S. It's the Transco pipeline, spans from the southeast, going from New York to southern Texas, bringing natural gas to markets in 13 states, right? Look, the 10,000 mile system transport 15% of the natural gas in the United States. One of the things I found very interesting, of the research I've done over the last 48 hours on this topic, one of the things I found very interesting, that majority of our power right now actually goes to data centers. And if we add these, 10 ideal, advanced AI data centers, the United States would essentially almost have to double their energy, right? We would have to double our energy. That's huge profit potential for these energy companies and AI companies to work together. So let's get to the 10 stocks so that way we can see if there's money to be made. Okay, VV Nation, what we've all been waiting for. We had an honorable mention. There's 11 stocks on the list. I know I said 10. The honorable mention, Broadcom. Think about it. Over $1 trillion market cap, one of the largest, if not the largest semiconductor manufacturer here in the United States. I mean, especially with Intel potentially being sold or broken down, who knows? We'll see what comes to that. And that'll probably be next week's video. To be honest, I just thought this was a little bit more important right now. The ones I've highlighted are the energy companies like ET, EPD, WMB. Those are the ones from the article. 2 out of the 3 are up today. ExxonMobil does utilize AI along with Oxy Petroleum, especially ExxonMobil. Again, such a large market cap. We're going to need a lot of money to invest in this project. So we've got nvidia, right? Broadcom, TSM. Again, I love TSM. They're the ones behind it all. Without TSM, Western Powers, United States, we wouldn't be able to produce these semiconductors that we design. We've got Microsoft, right? They're already partnering with this, and with their market cap, and they've got a lot of cash on the books. Microsoft is going to be a pivotal role when it comes to these AI data centers. Especially, you saw the article before, the most advanced and expensive data center we have right now is OpenAI with Microsoft. Now, these are the companies I'd pay attention to. SoftBank, another finance company. I could argue putting in companies like ARM or JP Morgan, maybe even BlackRock to make these investments possible. But that'll be a video down the road as we get more details of this project. Now, I will say, on average, these stocks are trading at a premium right now. Price on average $134. We value at $98. Fundamentally favorable, not too strong of a rating, but is above 1. But look at the trend though, 1.31. These stocks are on the rise. VST, favorable rating. Again, that's overall value, safety, and timing. Look at the growth rate, sales growth rate, earnings growth rate, double digits. So take your screenshot, take your photo. I'm not gonna break down these stocks. We saw the rally, at least a bit of the afternoon rally in the Qs today. So therefore, I'm still optimistic in the market. Just break down these charts, put some trend lines on there, 3 and 8. Keep it simple. Right now with the market rising, a lot of optimism when it comes to, AI and energy. I see a lot of development going into 2025. A lot of money to be made here, right? So hopefully this video, puts you in the right direction. Again, I will be breaking these stocks down very soon. I'm probably going to add to this list here. If you got stocks that you want, honorable mentions, we can add to this list as we try to, make money as these stories come out. Put them in the comment section, right? We work together here. So obviously I know there's other stocks I want to add to this list, but I just wanted to keep it short today. These are the big names to keep an eye on when it comes to these pretty ambitious AI data center goals. And we know the importance, especially as the world is polarizing right now. And we don't want to fall behind China. That's the big thing right now. Whether, I believe it or not, the U.S. government doesn't want to fall behind China. So I have a feeling that the U.S. government's going to make sure that these data centers get funded one way or the other. Now, if you found this video informative and you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the content, and I will see you next week. Good night.